So I've got the pricing in sterling and euros for this weekend's pre-orders, this forthcoming weekend's pre-orders. So as we can see, we've got Blood Bowl, Underworld's Diachasm, Adeptus Titanicus and Black Library releases. There's also a couple of other Games Workshop releases, but I haven't got prices for, but I'll go through those at the end. So we'll start with Blood Bowl, and whilst there's lots of releases, most of it is things that we saw from the Season 2 box. Now we get a new book as well, and then we get something very, very interesting for me at least, and that is the Sevens board. So let's go through what we've got and the prices. So we'll start with the Human Nobility teams. So the team itself is £26 or €34. We've got the star player Griff Oberwald, that's £12 or €14.50. We've got the team dice, which is £9 or €12. And we've got the card pack, which is £16 or €21. So moving over to the Black Orcs, so their team is £26 or €34. We have Varag Ghoul-Chewer, the star player, that's £12 or €14.50. We've got the dice set, £9 or €12. And we've got the card pack, again, £16 or €21. Then we've got the Elf and the Dwarf biased referees, and those are £12 for the pack of 2 or €14.50. Now I am a little bit surprised by the price of this and by the price of the star players. I thought that they would have been a little bit more, and I'm assuming they've been priced slightly cheaper, number one, to create a certain amount of distance between these models and the Forge World star players that are sold, and because there's likely to be a lot of these going on eBay and that kind of thing as well anyway. The new edition of Death Zone, so there was 2 editions from the previous iteration of Blood Bowl, that is priced at £22 or €29, and it is a nice hardback book. We have issue 12 of the Spike Journal, and that is charged at £9 or €12. And then we've got the most interesting release this week for Blood Bowl, for me at least, and that is the edition of the Sevens pitch. Now, I'm really hoping that they include all the rules and that for playing Sevens Blood Bowl, because I think it's a really great way of playing the game. It's a smaller pitch, it's smaller team size, there's less turns per half, rerolls are more expensive. Everything is designed around speeding up Blood Bowl and turning over games much, much quicker than you normally would. Now, I'd seen a few comments here and there, people saying brilliant, fantastic, Blitz Bowl is coming over to the rest of the world, not just the USA and Germany. That is certainly not the case. So Sevens Blood Bowl is completely different. First of all, the pitch is much bigger than it is in Blitz Bowl, and what I'll be doing is I'll be putting out a new video towards the end of this week which will give us a breakdown of the main differences between standard Blood Bowl and Sevens. Now, there are standard Sevens rules that you can download from the NAF website if you know what that is. I'll leave a link in the description, but basically I'm going to wait this week to find out if Games Workshop are going to put differing rules to what those are into this version of the game, and then as soon as I've got all that information, I'll upload a quick video to kind of strip it down and make it easy to understand. Now, moving over to Underworlds, we've got a new Diachasm release. We've also got some dice and a couple of new bits, a new twist or new entry levels to get into the game. So we'll start with the Soul Blight Vampires. This is the Crimson Court, and they look absolutely fantastic. So these guys come in at £25 or €32.50. Next up, we've got the new 2-player starter set. So this isn't based in Diachasm or Shadespire, you know, or all that kind of stuff, Beastgrave and that kind of thing. It's just a standard 2-player starter set. It's £40 or €50. Now, I have to say I'm a little bit underwhelmed at this one. One of the great big steps forward recently for Underworlds is the quality of the fantastic miniatures that are available for the game, or that have been coming out as warbands for around about the last 5 or 6 months. They've been absolutely top notch, But this rips us out of that and takes us right back to a good few years ago, and we've got some very old models in this new starter set. So for everything apart from that, it's probably going to be very good. Now personally, I won't be getting this. Now I have only purchased the Diachasm run. I don't own any other Underworlds products whatsoever, but a few friends of mine that do play it a lot, I know that they are collectors, so they collect everything that comes out for Underworlds. And I know that they are not going to be particularly looking forward to purchasing this box that includes some older sculpts or some stuff from Age of Sigmar that came out a couple of years ago. But they're almost certain to be buying it just so as they don't miss out on any new cards that might appear in this set. And anyway, speaking of new cards, we have the brand new Essential Cards card pack. And that comes in at £12 or €15. The final thing that we've got is the Grand Alliance Death Dice for Underworlds. These come in at £20 or €25. And finally, it's going to be an expensive week for fans of Adeptus Titanicus. So we've got a few new releases. We'll start with the Colossal or Warmaster Heavy Battle Titan. That's £95 or €125. And it looks an absolute beast. So this is the one that got announced at the same time more or less as Curse City did. So it's coming just a week later, but yeah, it's looking absolutely fantastic. We have a brand new hardback book, the Loyalist Legios. That's £30 or €40. We've got the Adeptus Titanicus rulebook. That's £22 or €29. And then we have the Precept Maniple Battle Force. That is £110 or €145. So that is it for Adeptus Titanicus. And then we've got two Black Library releases. So we've got the Horus Heresy Siege of Terror, The Lost and the Damned. That is £7.99 or €11.50. And we've got Primarch's Alfarius, Head of the Hydra. That's £12.99 or €15.95. Now there's two other releases which are Games Workshop exclusives, so there's no pricing for this yet. We won't know that until Saturday morning. But what we've got is the Siege of Terror map, so that was a previous limited edition. Now they're doing more of them. And then they've got a Black Library audio release of Ahriman Sorcerer. Now obviously all the pricing I've been through today are for the Games Workshop prices, so you can get discounts if you use your other retailers or your friendly local game store and all that kind of thing. If you use Element Games and you wouldn't mind using my affiliate link, which is in the description, I'll get a very small kickback, but it won't cost you a penny more. However, if you use my referral code, which is also in the description, you will double your Element rewards. Now, suppose for me, the real highlights for this week are the Crimson Court. So they look absolutely brilliant. I don't know what's going on with these Diachasm warbands, but for me, they are knocking them out of the park with these figures. They look really, really cool. Every single warband that's come out so far looks absolutely brilliant. For Blood Bowl, I'm most interested in the Sevens pitch. But what's most interesting for me is how Games Workshop are going to support it. What rules are there going to be coming directly in the box for that? Or is it just going to be something, a PDF that you can get off of the Warhammer Community website or something like that? Be interested to see what they do with that. And we're sure to find out more this week. In terms of Adeptus Titanicus, I don't play it, I don't own any of it. But I'd say that Warmaster Heavy Battle Titan looks the absolute business. I think it's a really, really cool mini. I say mini, it's pretty big obviously. But yeah, that looks really cool. So if you guys play Adeptus Titanicus, let me know in the comments what you think about that release. Is it too overpowered? Is it going to start ruining the game? Or is it something you're really, really looking forward to? Now, just before I close up, I just want to say a massive thank you to my supporters who have used my affiliate link. Thanks to you, my new microphone is on order. So my crappy audio that you've been putting up with for years is about to get a big upgrade. So thank you so much for that. My next video is going to be a review of Warhammer Imperium magazine issue number 3. I'm going to be recording that as soon as I'm done with this. And then I'll be catching up with Mortal Realms magazine as well. I've got some terrain projects which I'm working on for Curse City, which will be coming up on the channel at some point next week. I'm very much looking forward to that. And all there is left to say is thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I'll be doing similar videos to this every Sunday or Monday. So that's when new releases get announced and when pricing comes out. Now, I will have the prices in pounds sterling and in euros, and if I can get them, I will cover what other territories I can. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great week. See ya.